Hi everybody, my name is Grace Faye. I'm a singer and an actor here in Los Angeles, and I'm going to do a little makeup tutorial here about film makeup and basically just a basic everyday look. Okay, so first you want to start out with moisturizer. I have a totally naked, clean face. We're going to do eye cream, which is always a good idea. This is Burt's Bees. Here we go. I like to do a more natural eye cream, just right under here, all on the eyes. Okay. Then, this is Shea Moisture. I like this as well. Natural product moisturizer everywhere. Make sure you get your nostrils, make sure you get the sides of your mouth, your chin, everywhere that might get a little dry. All right, good. Then, normally I would do probably a 70 sunscreen here all over my whole face and my neck, but it's rainy outside and I'm not going outside, so I'm not going to, but normally sunscreen all over. And then primer. So we're gonna do a full makeup look, basically. This is a Rimmel primer, but most brands carry a good primer. It's basically like a white or nude colored paste that will help even out your complexion. So I try to put it over where I know there are wrinkles or where I know there are bigger pores. So just get that all in. Think of your face like a little canvas that you're gonna paint, because that's really what this is. It's art, it's makeup. So make sure it's all in. Good? Okay. Yay. Okay, good. Primer's on. All right, so all of that was before I even put any makeup on. Can you believe it? All right, now, I've just got some L'Oreal foundation. There are many, many kinds of foundation. So use your favorite, something that matches your skin tone. And then this will be the base. So I'm using my fingers because my clean fingers basically naturally warm up the makeup and help it blend. You can use a sponge, but just make sure that you are throwing out your old sponges and replacing them instead of putting a dirty sponge on your face. Clean fingers are better than a dirty sponge in terms of bacteria and things like that. Okay, good. There we go, basic. Basic, so you should feel all that moisture under your skin. And then we just have like a basic coverage there. Pretty good. Natural looking. Okay, I'm gonna wait to do the powder. Before we do the powder, we're gonna do a little highlight contour. Okay, so there are multiple ways that you can do this. You can do more of a cream highlight contour. It could also come in something like this, or you can do a powder. So we're gonna do both very lightly. You wouldn't normally do both unless you want a more dramatic look. The cream gives a more dramatic look than the other. But I'll just show you how it's done without brushes, just using my finger. All right, here's a dark. So this is where all the contour goes. It goes here alongside the nose, like that, and under the nose like that. I'll just leave it all. Goes under the lip there to give a fuller lip. It does go here, but you can do it actually coming straight out from your ear instead of straight under the cheekbone. That's good. Both sides, straight out from the ear. There we go, just carving out the cheekbone. I have a very high forehead, so I like to go all the way around. The darkness will minimize the forehead, so you just kind of want to make it look as though it's smaller. Obviously, if you have a very narrow forehead, then you don't need that. So yeah, but pretty much this would be the shape that you would put your contour, if you can see it. And then maybe a little under here. It's a little more iffy with the liquid, but as long as you blend it in, it's good. So that's under there. Okay, so now since I have all this moisture, it's easy to just blend it in with my fingers. The general feel of where the contour is. All right, we're gonna go over this with powder since we're doing lots of makeup today, but that's a basic idea, okay? But then look, you've got all these other colors, you got your highlighters. So let's do that. So of course, under the brow, on the brow bones, under the eyebrows there, that's where you want to do lots and lots of light colors and whites. Inner eyes. Might as well coat the whole lid with this awesome light color. Highlight also goes down the front like this and right along the nose, right? Here we go, blending it in. And a little on top of the lip for the white. And you can even go under here with the white. And then you can also go, of course, under the eyes. I'm gonna repeat all of this in powder so you get the sense of it. But right now it's pretty blended. And as you can see, I look better. I don't know, just kind of makes the angles stand out on your face a little bit better. Okay, so that's a cream highlight contour. All right, so moving on to a powder highlight contour. So normally on an everyday look, you don't need cream. This is for more of a film look, so you can just use these powders. Here we go. So you take a brush like this and do this darker, same place, coming out from the ear. Ooh, that looked not very blended. Make sure you blend it in, up around the forehead, coming out from the ear, which is that cheekbone sculpting. Blend it. Underneath, a little underneath, just a little. You don't ever want to see that orange line under there. Make sure you have a light so you can see under your chin and make sure there's not weird lines. Okay, down here, under here, down here. Might as well get in the brows. Da-da-da, easy. Okay, and now the light colors. Here we go, under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, up in here if you like. Good. Okay. All right, awesome. All right, so all you need is a little dusting with a big foundation, a big powder brush of powder to set everything. Here we go. Powder. Okay. There's your base. You can add a little blush. You could do a liquid stain right here, which I like, but this is just a MAC pink. It's very pink and very theatrical, so just do a little smile. Let's see, it's very strong. Dust some of that off. Blend it in. You can use a much more muted blush than this. This is pretty theatrical. You can do a peach or a light pink. Okay. Okay, cool. So now we can move on to eyes. How exciting. So I love a nice brown matte eyeshadow palette like this. This is the Naked Basic, Naked 2. All right. But you can use any kind. Most brands carry something like this. I say use a matte rather than a shimmer because it's a good base. You don't want too much shimmer when you're on camera because the camera will pick it up and show it as glitter. You want matte colors when possible. Okay, so here we go for the eye. So I've gotten a darker shade here, a darker brown on this small brush, and we're gonna go in the crease first. So here we go, right in the crease. I got, ooh, that's a lot. I got a lot in there. Maybe more than I intended, but that's okay. We're gonna blend it out. So it's in the crease and it's also along this lash line. Whew. This is more of a smoky evening look here, but you know, it's gonna look good once we blend it. So I'm just blending it here. Okay, now you wanna go with like a medium brown, something like that. And windshield wiper motions back and forth. So you see, I didn't get the super dark right in the middle. You can do a much lighter look than this with just a hint of a line through the crease. Ay, something like that. I'm gonna go in with another brush and do a much lighter all over the brow bone and inside and blending. Windshield wiper, blend, blend, blend. Back with a lighter color. Brow bone, inside of the eye, blend, 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 windshield wiper. This is a little sloppy, You just want to clean up kind of those edges. But that's the basic idea. You want to put a darker color in the crease and along the eye, and then a lighter color up here. That's just for a basic eye look. Yeah, so there we go, eyeshadow. Okay, moving on to, let's say, mascara. So we got our eyelash curler. This is fun, never done this on camera before. Here we go, eyelash curler. Like this. Might as well get both of them. When you're using an eyelash curler, you know you're a real glam queen. Because only us crazy girls use a contraption like that to curl our eyelashes. My favorite mascara, L'Oreal Voluminous. As you can tell, I'm not using really fancy makeup. This is pretty basic stuff you can get at a drugstore. There are a few brands I like. I like MAC for lipsticks. I use a lot of L'Oreal. And I try to use natural brands when I can. Okay, so I'm sorry, this is mascara. We're just doing, this is a nice thick black. If you want a lighter look, you can do, if you're have lighter skin like me, you can do a brown black for daytime, which is fine. I'm actually gonna do the lower lashes with a different mascara that's not as thick. Try to get inside there. You want, most mascaras actually ask for several coats. And you can always take a brush and comb through your lashes afterwards. There are some cool brushes like that, but a spoolie brush that looks like this works great for that as well. Okay, so taking my other mascara, another tried and true, this is Maybelline, and we're just gonna get, now with this tinier brush, as you can see, inside, and then the lower lash. Lower lashes. So this is kind of a going to set, being a pretty girl on set, going to an audition look. It's strange, but it's actually kind of a natural look, which seems crazy because we're putting so much makeup on. Okay, let's do a liner. I've got a black liner. This is we're gonna go on the inside here, underneath. You can always have Q-tips around if you want to smudge this stuff out. I'm going inside. I don't know how much I want to put on the outside. I don't know if I want to do a full line or a liquid liner today. Maybe more of just a light thing like that that you can smudge out. You can smudge it out with a Q-tip, or you could even take your eyeshadow brush and just make sure that the liner looks somewhat cohesive. Okay, good. And for fun, let's do a white pencil on the inside of the eye line. This is definitely a theatrical trick. The farther away you are on stage, the more you can use these white pencils. Inner waterline here, inside of the eye, smudge it out. Inner waterline inside of the eye, smudge it out. Okay, good. Okay. Looking good. All right, we're gonna do eyebrows. All right, I'm using a Benefit eyebrow pencil, but you can do anything. You can use a brush and a cream, anything. So comb it out. And here we go with the eyebrows. All right. So creating this shape, there's a rule about eyebrows that they start like this. So that's the end coming off the side of your nose. So filling that in, this is kind of a contemporary brow look. They've got these strong angles here. Then from the side of the nose out, ooh, there's the top point right there. Pretty good. And then it can go all the way out to, ooh, right there. Pretty good. Not perfect, but the eyebrows don't need to be perfect. Brush it through. Okay, next one. Okay, so same thing, you go like that. Let's build that edge. So you always are gonna stroke in the direction of your hair growth. So It's up when it's here, and then out when the hair grows that way. And then measuring this. Here we go. I have to fill out the edges of my eyebrows. I also try to keep them pretty full. They're not that plucked. I think the natural shape that you're born with is probably closest to what's flattering on your head. So close to the natural shape and out to here. Yep. Okay, great. All right. Let's put some nice white eyeshadow right up against the edge here. You can do this with a concealer brush and be very precise, but I like a nice white. There we go. Okay, eyebrows. Oh, I wanted to do this was the one thing I did not prepare. I wanted to just do a little bit of brow gel like that, but I think my brow gel is somewhere else. So we're gonna skip that for now, but normally you could do a brown or a clear brow gel to just hold these brows in place. I think we're gonna, well, it would be something like this, okay? Something like this. That's kind of an important step. All right, cool. Now let's do lips and then we can talk about final touches. So I love my cherry red MAC. You'll see me use it during the vintage tutorial that will just lightly outline the lips. I don't feel like doing full red lips. So I'm just doing that little touch of red and then we're gonna come in with a pink. Always line your lips. It makes a big difference. You can really get away with just liner and a little bit of gloss, more than lipstick. Lipstick will come right off. And what's fun is you can combine different colors of liners and lipsticks to get a different shade. Now, everyone's lip shape is different. Again, I think what's natural will look best on you. I have this Cupid's bow, kind of a thin lip at the top, but I like it. It's my own shape, so I don't really need to overdraw it. Okay, there we go. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. You can always take a concealer brush like this, and if you have a very precise red lip, you could grab some concealer and kind of go around here and clean it up. You know, I think I will do that with a little concealer. This is the Tarte concealer. It's really great. It just will help pop everything. So just kind of cleaning this look up. Especially if you drop any eyeshadow down under your eye, it kind of creates a contrast with the brows and the lips. All right, something like that. I might as well show you how it's done with the brush here. Okay. All right, this isn't the way everyone would do their makeup. People probably use brushes more and sponges and things like that. But this works for me. It's gotten me a lot of jobs and makes me feel confident. Okay, so no, the hair is not done at all, and the makeup is simple. But there you go. That's a basic makeup look. Makeup look, simple. Okay, great. This was awesome. I'm gonna do a few more tutorials about vintage hair, vintage makeup, and contemporary hair. So please let me know in the comments what you want to see and what you don't, and I'll see you later.